Hi, it's Laura Varcho from CoolCleveland.com, and I'm here with Katherine Boyd, co-host of the Q104 Morning Show, V's Company, and also one of Cleveland Magazine's most interesting people of 2013. Hey, Katherine.
Hey, Laura, how are you?
Great, how are you?
Awesome.
I understand that in addition to your co-hosting duties on the V's Company Morning Show, you have a brand new radio show.
I do, you're right. Starting just this month, I am going to be the host of Cleveland Connection, which is the local CBS station's public affairs program. And they've pretty much given me full artistic direction of this show, and I'm so excited because the number one thing I want to focus on, at least 15 minutes worth in each hour program, is local musicians. I feel that our local musicians don't really have an outlet to have their music heard, and I feel that Cleveland Connection can be a great outlet where we can focus on not only local vocalists but also local bands. It's a Sunday morning show, so it's not going to be the headbanging kind of music that a lot of people think of. It's not going to be like kind of Peabody's music. It's more going to be perhaps Nighttown or House of Blues. Oh my gosh, I am talking already to Cindy Barber from the Beachland Ballroom. So excited to feature some of the local bands that play there. And of course the Grog Shop. We have so many wonderful local music venues and even more local artists that are incredible that I hope to highlight and focus and actually play their music on our local CBS stations in the new show, Cleveland Connection.
Now this show is on Sunday mornings.
Yep, Sunday mornings on all 4 local CBS stations. So we're talking Q104, the new 102, which is WDOK, 92.3 The Fan, and WNCX.
All right, now you have mentioned some of our great venues. Are you going to be tying in these interviews with the venues as well?
Well, I feel like, of course, a lot of our great local bands and local musicians play at these great local venues. So again, I was so excited immediately when I found out about this job. I reached out to Cindy Barber of the Beachland Ballroom, and I told her, hey, I have this little crazy idea where I want to start focusing on some of our local artists, our local bands who don't get much radio airplay. What do you think about that? And she's like, yeah, I'm intrigued by that. So again, I'm hoping to work with her. Also, I reached out to the marketing folks at the Grog Shop. Same thing, they were very receptive. I told them, again, I'm not going to go with like the real crazy rock and roll, heavy metal stuff, focusing more on acoustic acts, really great vocalists, the stuff that you could comfortably listen to on a Sunday morning, but rewarding our local talent, giving them some real radio airplay here in Cleveland.
All right, now you have a morning show, so I know that you get up about 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yes.
Will you be going out sleuthing to find artists that you'd like to feature, or are you hoping that artists will come to you?
A combination of both. My husband is a musician, and he used to play in a band here in Cleveland called Boats, which got a lot of great reception at the Beachland, at the Grog Shop. Did play the House of Blues a couple of times. So he has a lot of local musician friends. So I'm hoping to kind of tap into that to highlight some of the, there are some really gifted musicians here that I'd really love to feature and get some airplay. But again, I don't get to hear every act that's out there. I'm not up on every genre of music that's out there. So that's when I definitely want to rely on the people who are in the know, like the folks who run the Grog Shop, like the folks that run the House of Blues or Nighttown or the Beachland Ballroom. Hopefully they can turn me on to maybe the best polka in town. Also, I'm thinking the Happy Dog. I haven't approached them yet, but I want to tap into them too in Gordon Square to get some of the local acts that rock on our air.
All right, now you are back in Cleveland media. I'm sure many people who are watching this video remember you as a reporter and anchor on our local television stations.
Mm-hmm.
Now you are back in the media on Q104, and you're featured in Cleveland Magazine's 2013 Most Interesting People. How do you like being back in the spotlight?
The spotlight is cool, but what's even cooler is now what I can do with the spotlight. I am so excited to share all the cool stuff that we have in Cleveland with our listeners. And I have that forum now again, being on Q104, to share that information that I didn't quite get to do when I was in news, because in news we were just kind of reporting the facts. And now I get to have fun. And, again, the number one thing I'm passionate about, local music, so I'm excited about that. But also, too, I'm really into biking. The local biking community has really taken off in the last couple of years. Crankset rides, amazing events that they organize with local casual bikers. I'm super passionate about that. I love the explosion, the renaissance, I would say, that Cleveland's having again. It reminds me of '95 when we had the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame open, Jacobs Field opened. It was such an exciting time because the Indians were in the World Series. I feel like we're kind of going through that again. Playhouse Square is amazing right now. Gordon Square, that's really come into its own as well. The new atrium at the Cleveland Museum of Art, beautiful. The new MoCA, the Museum of Contemporary Art that just opened in University Circle. These are all amazing things that are happening in Cleveland right now. And that's without mentioning, of course, East 4th Street, the new casino. I could go on and on and on. Cleveland is going through a new renaissance period, and I am here as your tour guide to show you and let you hear what's going on in our city right now, because Cleveland is amazing. Cleveland rocks.
Thank you so much. Katherine Boyd has a new radio show on your local CBS stations entitled Cleveland Connections. This is going to be on Sunday mornings. Get in touch with Katherine on her website, which is
KatherineBoyd.com, or you can check me out on Facebook. I am Katherine Boyd /Facebook, and of course Twitter. I am at Kat K-A-T Boyd 216, or on Instagram as well.
All right. This is Laura Varcho from CoolCleveland.com. Make it a great day in Cool Cleveland.